Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Sign that Golden Bachelor's Bear Myrden does pick one of the women in show's finale. The Golden Bachelor star Bear Myrden has provided a telling hint that he does pick a winner during Sunday night's finale. Bear's Facebook bio lists him as in a relationship, appearing to confirm he is dating one of the women on the show. The account, which is private, allows followers to see his relationship status. Bear has long been a devoted father to his 3 sons, after losing his wife Audrey to brain cancer 14 years ago. Although he is expected to choose someone in the finale, rumors have been swirling that the relationship may have already ended. Bear has lived in Australia since 1998, when he moved to Sydney with his wife Audrey, who tragically died 14 years ago after a long cancer battle. Viewers have been captivated by Bear's journey from heartbreak to hope as he searches for love later in life, and Sunday's finale promises all the tears, tension, and romance fans have come to expect. Fans are calling for a spin-off after one charming contestant won them over. Transformation coach Jan Herdman, 6'6", has quickly won the hearts of audiences through her upbeat attitude, charismatic personality, and incredible dedication to fitness. However, the Sydney-based personal trainer was axed from the show after leading man Bear failed to form a romantic connection with her. Shocked viewers are now calling for Jan to appear in her own spin-off series called The Golden Bachelorette, in which a group of refined bachelors would vie for her heart. Bear's loss. The next Golden Bachelorette, one person wrote. You should be the next Bachelorette, a second added. You were so dignified, articulate, and beautiful. Far too good for Bear. We look forward to seeing you on screen again, another chimed in. Someone else wrote, Jan for the Bachelorette. Nine's The Golden Bachelor is itself a spin-off from its American counterpart, and the US ABC commissioned its own The Golden Bachelorette in 2024, starring former contestant Joan Vassos. Series host Samantha Armitage has said she would love to expand the franchise. She told Yahoo Lifestyle, as we say with this show, you don't know what the future holds. So I think let's just get the inaugural Australian season to air and see how that goes. I think there is a bright future ahead for this show. From the very first rose ceremony, Bear Myrden stepped into the Golden Bachelor mansion carrying more than just a charming smile and silver fox confidence. He carried a quiet promise. A promise that this season would not be about fleeting flirtation, but about finding real, lasting love later in life. As the finale approaches, fans are asking the same burning question. Does Bear actually choose one woman at the end? All signs point to yes, and the clues are more emotional than obvious. 1. Bear's body language has changed dramatically. Early in the season, Bear was open, warm, but cautious. He laughed easily, hugged kindly, and kept his emotions measured. But as the weeks passed, something shifted. His posture softened. His eye contact lingered longer with certain women. He leaned in when they spoke, as if the rest of the room disappeared. This isn't the behavior of a man hedging his bets. It's the behavior of someone already emotionally invested. Producers can edit words, but they can't fake the subtle signs of connection written on a person's face. 2. He talks about after the show without hesitation. One of the strongest indicators that Bear chooses someone in the finale is how often he references life beyond the cameras. During intimate conversations, he doesn't speak in hypotheticals, he speaks in intentions. He talks about travel plans, shared routines, family introductions, and even mundane moments like morning coffee or evening walks. Contestants who plan to walk away alone rarely allow themselves to imagine a shared future so vividly. Bear isn't just dreaming. He's preparing. 3. The emotional weight of his confessionals. As the season deepens, Bear's private interviews take on a heavier tone. He admits fear, not of rejection, but of losing someone he's grown to care for deeply. That distinction matters. A man afraid of commitment fears choosing. A man afraid of loss has already chosen in his heart. His voice occasionally cracks. His eyes glisten. These moments reveal vulnerability that doesn't come from casual dating. It comes from genuine attachment. 4. He protects one woman's feelings more than the others. While Bear remains respectful to all the women, Viewers have noticed a subtle pattern. With one or two finalists, he is extra careful. He listens longer. He reassures more often. When conflict arises, he prioritizes clarity rather than avoidance. This protective instinct suggests emotional responsibility, something that naturally develops when someone matters deeply. It's not favoritism, it's emotional investment. 5. The way he handles difficult conversations. Breakups are never easy, but Bear handles eliminations with a level of seriousness that hints he knows exactly what he wants. He doesn't appear confused or conflicted when sending women home. Instead, he seems resolute, even pained, as though every goodbye brings him closer to one inevitable choice. Indecision would look messy. This looks deliberate. 6. His family influence looms large. Throughout the season, Bear frequently references his family, what they would think, what they would hope for him, and what kind of partner would truly fit into his life. When a lead involves family so prominently, it often means they are seriously preparing to bring someone home. Bear isn't just dating for television, he's searching for a woman who belongs in his real world. 7. The romance feels quieter, but deeper. Unlike younger seasons of The Bachelor, this romance doesn't rely on grand gestures or dramatic declarations every episode. Instead, Bear's love story unfolds in quiet moments, shared laughter, reflective silences, and meaningful conversations about grief, resilience, and second chances. This slower pace doesn't signal uncertainty, it signals maturity. And mature love often leads to commitment, not avoidance. 8. He stops saying if and starts saying when. Language reveals intention. Early on, Bear spoke carefully. If this works, if I find someone. Now, his words have shifted to when I choose, when this ends, and when we leave here. That linguistic change is subtle but powerful. It shows his mind has moved from possibility to decision. 9. The final dates carry emotional closure, not curiosity. During the final dates, Bear doesn't seem to be searching for answers. He seems to be confirming what he already knows. He asks questions not to decide whether he can love, but to understand how that love will function in real life. That tone suggests he's already leaning toward a final rose, not debating whether to give one at all. 10. Bear's own words say it all. Perhaps the biggest sign comes directly from Bear himself. He has repeatedly said he didn't come on the show for exposure, fame, or distraction. He came because he believes love doesn't expire. A man who holds that belief doesn't walk away empty-handed, not when he's felt a connection that feels inevitable. While reality TV thrives on uncertainty, The Golden Bachelor has always been about authenticity. Bear Myrden doesn't feel like a man preparing for a dramatic solo exit. He feels like a man standing on the edge of a new chapter, one he's ready to share. The lingering looks, the future-focused conversations, the emotional vulnerability. Together, they form a clear picture. Bear doesn't just pick someone in the finale, he chooses love, courage, and a second chance at happiness.